FBI raid on homes owned by rapper P. Diddy. Law enforcement sources telling ABC News the searches were part of a federal sex trafficking investigation.
So they said it's a federal sex trafficking investigation on P. Diddy. That's what they're calling it right now. New details: an FBI raid of two homes belonging to Sean Diddy Combs, and realized this, that both of his homes got raided on the same day, LA and Miami.
Agents searching the hip-hop mogul's homes in both Los Angeles and Miami. Attorneys for Diddy called the search warrants, quote, an unprecedented ambush and a witch hunt.
Unprecedented, unsearched, and a witch hunt. Now this is the dude. He's using 45 terms here. Like, he's saying witch hunt. His lawyers are. So I'm like, what's going on with that? Because he was on the Democratic side. That already let me know that this dude is controlled opposition. He could be a Fed himself. But let's go.
Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Tursky joins me now. Aaron, let's take a step back. Give us a little bit of the backstory about how we got here, what led up to this raid. What more are we learning about what federal agents were looking for and potentially what they found in these homes?
This investigation began with civil lawsuits filed by...
He's right, civil lawsuits. It was a woman that he adopted. He's like buying kids from their parents. I mean, we got stories of him with Justin Bieber. Then we got the lawsuit against him with Cassie. It's a lot of allegations on him. I mean, but it's a lot of civil suits. But the biggest one was Cassie, because within 24 hours, he dropped $30 million and the lawsuit went away with her.
A number of accusers against Sean Diddy Combs, and some of the allegations do go back quite a number of years. He settled one lawsuit, others are still pending, and he has denied everything in them. But federal prosecutors, as they often do, took a look at those lawsuits. They were able to speak, we're told, to at least some, if not all, of Diddy's accusers. And then they sent federal agents with Homeland Security investigation.
Pause. He said Homeland Security, which we then found out Homeland Security is a whole different division here. Like CIA, FBI, DEA, they all got somebody like as a CEO, someone in charge. Homeland Security is a whole different division. I don't think there's no like head honcho in that one. But he said, and you heard him too, he said some, but not all of his accusers. So they didn't talk to most of the people. They ain't got testimonies and everything. They're not just going to raid your home for no reason. I'm sure that they had evidence like 3 to 5 months in before they raided his home. But let's go.
To go to his houses and to try and get corroborating evidence, because that's ultimately what they would need to bring a case.
Yeah, and you heard the rapper's attorneys using some...
In my opinion is, I mean, if you're looking for like kids at his house, ain't nobody gonna be at the house. Some people saying they're planting evidence. Some people saying that he might got something in a safe that can get some other higher up elites in trouble, but who knows? But let's see what they got to say about it.
Pretty strong words, calling it a witch hunt. And you see the pictures. In a federal raid like that, a lot of that is standard operating procedure, but when you see the heavy guns and people's hands over their heads being cuffed, what more are his attorneys?
And as he said people got their hands over their head being cuffed. Let's not forget that was his kids. Like, this dude, he dipped out. He went to the Virgin Islands or wherever he went on his private jet. His sons and daughters got arrested because the home is in the daughter's name. So this dude, he didn't give no fucks. He said, fuck it. Me, myself, and I'm trying to escape. I got to get away. Fuck my family, but let's go.
Is what Morris kept saying about...
Well, they're complaining about the tactics. They said it was militaristic, and they said it was needless. They said that Diddy was cooperative, spoke to federal agents. We're told that they were able to seize electronics, as you'd expect, devices in the homes, because they're looking for videos, photos, and...
Well, they said they got electronics, laptops, photos. We can't forget, though, Diddy likes to party. Diddy always throwing those parties. So he might got evidence on people. I'm sure he recorded people. People probably recorded him. He might got some evidence on these higher elites. You never know with Diddy, though, because that's a big mansion. That is a big mansion he got there. And I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. How they get down out there in Hollywood, he probably got some recordings on some higher elites there, and they might find evidence. But who knows though? Will he report anybody? Will Diddy snitch? Let's go.
Mementos that he may have been keeping that would corroborate what accusers have said. You know, if they said, well, I took a picture with him here at this place and he flew me on this jet here. They need evidence to corroborate that, and that's undoubtedly what they were looking for, and most of it's probably electronic.
They got to have probable cause in order to do something like they did that day.
It's a good point.
You just heard him. He said you're going to need probable cause to do what you did that day. I'm going to say again, when these big agencies come after you, I'm sure they got 3 to 5 months evidence on you, and then they'll make the move there. They probably knew who was going to be in the house. They knew pretty much everything because, I mean, less the FBI got like a 98% conviction rate. So the FBI, when they come for you, they going to get you. Homeland Security is a whole nother monster. They missed him, though. I think he was in Miami airport when they was looking for him. But people are saying he's on the loose. He still ain't in handcuffs, though. I mean, they're saying this dude is a sex trafficker. I mean, pretty much a super predator monster. So he should be in handcuffs by now, but who knows where this dude is at. And on the streets, they calling him the diddler. Let's go.
And that tells you, I think, that they're confident in their case and that they were able to convince a judge that there was evidence in that home of potential crimes.
All right, Eric Katersky, thanks so much.
But that'll be it for the video on Diddy. As we see here, the man is not in handcuffs. He hasn't been caught. We don't know what's going to happen next with this Diddy case here. We know both of his homes got raided in LA and Miami. His kids was probably going to have to be pulled in, dragged, questioning. I mean, this is going to be an embarrassment on his legacy. But his legacy is pretty much done now. Anything he does, I mean, the kids got his name, though. So as long as they live, they will be tarnished. But they're still going to flourish, though, because their dad is a billionaire. But for Diddy, though, Diddy is done. If he get caught, I mean, he's going to do life in prison, probably the death penalty. Some people are saying that he might commit suicide because he don't want to snitch on people. Some people are calling him the Black Epstein. But who knows, though, as time will tell, as the tale continue on surviving P. Diddy, we'll just have to wait until next month and see what happens because this month is almost over. But they might catch him this month, though. Who knows, though. But we'll see y'all on the next one. It's your boy 405, and I'm out. Peace.